What's good, YouTube? It's Ray Jarrell. So in today's video, I wanted to bring y'all some updated IForm defense. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn post notifications on. Now, I do want to say, if you're watching this video, I truly appreciate you because I know Madden's in the decline. I know y'all been hearing me talk about it in previous videos, but I'm going to say it every video because I truly appreciate you. Yes, you that are checking out this video, you. I appreciate you because I know you don't have to watch this. You might not even be playing Madden, but you might be doing it just to support me, and I truly appreciate you. So anyway, let's dive into this video. So the defense that I think is the best versus IForm is this 4-3 even 6-1. Now in today's video, I'm only going to be talking about IForm close, and I'm going to show you why I really love it. Now this will work against IForm close or IForm pro. I'm in a Raiders playbook for offensive purposes, but for defense, for sure this is in the Dolphins playbook, and it's in like 3 other playbooks, and I will link that in the description. So if you're curious about which playbook this is in, make sure you check the description. So anyways, as far as personnel goes, you want to make sure you have 2 good hitters up here. Now I do have Fabian, I think his name's pronounced. So if I have him for speed purposes, so he's fine though, but you really want hard hitters, and I'm gonna explain that in a second. So actually, let me take him out because I do want a hard hitter in there, so I can show you. So let's put Cameron Curl. I couldn't think of the name, but anyway, you want to have 2 hard hitters at safety, and right here you want to have your best linebacker. So whoever the fastest, whoever has the best tackling, the best overall linebacker needs to go in this position right here, and you'll see why that's important in a second. So the play that I like coming out in, now you can do this out of like any play basically, but I like cover 4 quarters the best, and it's because our safeties are already involved in run fits, and I'll show you that here in a second. So let's go to cover 4 quarters. Now IForm close, I'm gonna kind of show you how to stop power O. You'll be able to stop the halfback lead. You'll be able to stop the toss. You'll be able to stop the ISO. You'll be able to stop every single run out of this, even a stretch. And I'm gonna show you all that here today. So let's go to the stretch. So, okay, Ro, where do I line up and what's the setup? So you always want to use it as safety. So you want to look at the weak side. So how do you know what the weak side safety is? So this right here is a strong side. So wherever the tight end is, that's normally where the strong side of the IForm is. So this is considered right here to be the strong side safety. So I'm considering this to be the weak side safety because this is the weak side of the formation. So this is the side that you do want a user on right here. So I will grab this safety. Now I want you to pay attention to something. So look at the run fit. So you see how this safety is involved in a run fit, and it's not normally like that. So let's say we go to something like cover 2, right? So if we take a look at cover 2, you can tell we are at cover 2. Our safety is not in the run fit, but our corners is. I personally like having it to where our safeties are in the run fit. That's why I like cover 4 quarters personally. So you see right here this side, and we can see this side. So as far as the setup goes, I like to press. Oh, and also I want to explain something before I get into the setup. So I'm not doing zone drops, but you can do zone drops if you want to. So if you don't like playing cover 4 quarters, like the match purposes, you don't have to, do that. You can just change your zone drops, and then they won't match, and it'll turn into like a cover 4 drop style. So then if I wanted to do that, then I would just put my curl flats on like, 5 yards, and then or 5-10 yards, maybe 15, just depending on what they want to do. I may put them on 15 to be honest with you, just so that way we can play cover 4 drop basically, because they won't match if we have zone drops turned on. So I just needed to make sure I got that out the way. So like I said, you want to press, you want to crash your D-line outside, and now from here, this is actually really important. So I like taking triangle, our middle linebacker, and put him in a spot. So I feel like he plays the run a lot better. And now if you know for a fact they're going to run the ball, then I like to just blitz them. If you know for a fact, yes, this is a run. But for the most part, I really love putting them in a spot because it's going to help play those stretches a whole lot better. So, and then last thing I like to do is blitz my user. So now right here, we're good. So all you want to do on this play, see they ran the stretch the other way, my user fell. But look at the spot. That's why I really like having a linebacker in the spot because I feel like they flow to the ball really, really well. So again, I'm just going to show you how well they flowed. I don't know why my user fell right there, but I think I ran into my own dude. Yeah, but look at how he flows. So that's why I said that this spy is really critical because he's just faster than that lineman, and that's where if you have a slower guy, he might get picked up. So that's why I said you want somebody fast right there who has good play rate. So that's why I put Reuben Foster right there. So again, I'm gonna spy him. Make sure we crash our line up, and I like blitzing my user. So right here, we're going to snap the box. You don't remember what run play we have, so it's stretch. All you're going to do is kind of come fill the gaps, and that's exactly how it's going to look. You see how everybody kind of just flowed to the ball, and then all you're doing with the user, you're just watching a cutback. And so the reason we like to use it the opposite, because I like to be able to control the cutbacks. And I'm going to show you what happens if they run it at your user. I'm going to show you what you need to do on there, but you can tell only gap that's open is right here between those two, and your user is going to be there, so nobody that's going to take that and cut it up. And all you're doing with your user is just making sure that he doesn't go outside. So you can tell the tight end blocks him, the receiver blocks him, the tight end, actually the fullback, excuse me, the fullback's blocking him. So that's why I said you're actually free. So all you're doing is just making sure the run does not get out here. And more than likely, a lot of times you're going to get some type of shed, and then they're only going to gain like 2 or 3 yards. So that's why I said I really love this one. So again, I'm going to show you what happens. Let's say they run it at your user like you see me do. So, and then also what I'm going to do is I'm going to be patient. So as you can see right here, here's the run play. So I'm not going to just fly down immediately, because in game you're probably not going to fly down immediately. You probably just sit there for a second to read the play. So that's what I'm going to do and show you right here. So let's say we sit there, stretch, and then I'm going to come outside. You can tell right there, as long as I don't get caught up on my dude. But that's basically what it's going to look like, because you're going to have people there for help. So quickly, I'm going to show you in replay just exactly how well they flow. That's what I want you to pay attention to. So as your user responsibility, you just want to come straight out here. And like I said, normally you won't run into your own person, but I'm just trying to do this with two controllers at the same time. But as you can tell, look at it, how everybody's flowing. Now this is what I want you to look at. Look at this linebacker again, just so you don't think of some fluke. So what's going to happen is in the spy, for some reason he gets like a speed boost kind of to where that center just can't guard him, well, can't get to him. And this is the Cowboys line, which is one of the best lines in the league, and he just can't get there. And that's what's going to make this defense really fun to run. So you can tell how you can stop the stretch. So now I do want to show you, let's go with halfback lead, because I know a lot of people run this, maybe it's 3rd and 1 and they want to just get that extra yard. So again, go ahead and press. We like to crash our line up, blitz our user, and I'm gonna put them in the spy just to show you exactly what happens. Now I'm gonna delay my user to mimic, a real game. So let's say stop the ball right here, then we come down. As you can tell right there, it's going to be a one-on-one tackle, and the reason that works is because the fullback has to either block you or he has to block the middle linebacker. And I'm going to show you what you can do if you know for a fact they're going to run some type of dive. You can actually just blitz him and he'll get there a lot faster. So anyways, what I was trying to explain to you is look at the fullback. So he has to he has to block either you or the linebacker, and more than likely they're probably going to choose you. Or if they ID this guy, then normally that fullback will go block him, and you'll actually get a free shot, because that this receiver will never be able to get to you. He just won't make it. There's literally no way, unless you just standing there for hours. That's literally the only way he'll get there. So again, I do want to show you this real fast. Let's go back to halfback lead, and then let's go and press. And now I'm gonna show you what it looks like when we actually blitz him, and you're gonna notice that it's just he'll be able to get there a lot faster. So again, let's say we come down right here, and as you could tell, it's just literally a 1-on-2, and they will lose that matchup every single time. So here, let me actually show you what happens if they flip the play, because I know you're probably curious about what they flip to the other side. And I'm just gonna kind of show you that it doesn't matter. Now right here, I'm actually gonna put my in a spy, because let's say we just pretend like we don't know what it is, right? We don't know what they're trying to run. So let's say we wait a second. Okay, right there, you see I just missed right there, but literally I'm wide open for a hit stick. That's why I said this is one of my favorite defenses, especially in the goal line, because a lot of people are starting to run IForm close, IForm pro in the goal line, because it's really hard to blow up runs out of like the 3-3-5 wide with that. So this is why I really love this setup. So again, I actually want to show you the power O, and I'm gonna show you exactly how that looks, because this is another really popular play. So again, just press, crash our line, spy our user just like this. Well, not spy our user, spy the linebacker, and we're good just like this. Now I'm gonna delay my user. Let's say we didn't know. Okay, and all you're doing is following the flow. And as you could tell, like everything's just filled. The only chance they had is a backside cut, and we're sitting right there on that. So again, I'm gonna run it one more time, then I'm gonna flip it and run it the other way. Then I'm gonna kind of show you how I would set up some pass defense out of it, and then that'll be the video. So again, I like to shade up and call over the top. You don't have to, that's just a preference of mine. But again, I'm gonna delay my users, like, okay, run, okay, cool. You can tell right there, like everybody's just flowing to the ball. So again, I'm actually gonna show you what it looks like if they flip it. But normally, if you know they're gonna flip the run play, then I highly suggest just actually usering on this guy. So if you know for a fact that they're gonna run the ball the opposite way, like towards you, then I would just use this guy. That's why I said I really love this defense, because it's symmetrical. So again, just put them in a spy. I'm gonna go this way. So now I'm gonna just pretend like, like I don't know the run's gonna happen to my side. So again, delay my user. Oh, come down. You want to come outside. Now the reason you want to come outside is because you want to free up that linebacker. That's why I said this is actually really important. So make sure you pay attention to this part specifically right here. So the reason you want to spy this linebacker, well, actually, let's start off. If you notice power O coming to your side, what's gonna happen is this guard right here, yeah, I believe it's guard. Yeah, so this guard is going to be responsible for you. So what you notice right here is that nobody actually blocks our linebacker. So the center is blocking. The center actually picks up this D tackle. The guard actually picks up this D tackle, and of course The left tackle picks up him, and now the fullback has to kick him out because nobody can account for him, right? So what does that mean, bro? That means we have this player right here and we have us. So it's really a 1-on-2, as you could tell. That's why I said I love this defense, because the way it's set up, you're always going to have a 1-on-2 matchup. So again, the guard has to choose somebody, and they're going to choose you. So what you want to do is you want to make this running back have to turn up and run inside of that hole. Why? Because that's where our free player is. Because if you take this outside angle, like if you try to go inside, then the running back will bounce it outside. And I'll show you exactly what I mean here right now. So let's go back to Power O. Let's go and flip it. Let's go and press. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right here. So let's say they snap the ball and I try to come inside, right? Well, right there they did let me blow it up. But normally they'll just take the ball and go outside, and they'll just have pretty much like a big gain off of that. So just make sure you stay outside and force the running back to go to your help. Now, last thing I want to talk about is pass defense. So if I feel like they may pass the ball, what I normally like to do is I normally just like to just call like a cover 2 shell on that side, and then I like being responsible for the deep. Now, you're not really that vulnerable in the run, and the reason why is because he's still originally in the run fit. So normally they'll actually play the run a little better. Well, they'll still play the run good even though they're in a deep half. And I'll show you that here real quick too. Let's see if we got to stretch to that side and you'll be able to see. Yep, we do. So you see right, he does backpedal, but he does come back down. And actually, he does backpedal, but normally I notice in game that it's not that big of a difference. But anyways, yeah, if I don't like doing that, then what I normally will do, I just man up the outsides. And I do like to kind of back off coverage if I man up the outsides. That's just my preference. Or you can press. If you have good corners, you can press still. And you can do a cover shell like this, to where now we still have our safeties and run fits. And then remember, we had a curl flats at 15 yards, so you can shade over the top so you don't get burned. And we got 15 yards over the top, and we have a safety also that is just chilling right there in the fourth. So they're not going to be able to throw like really glitchy post routes. And they don't really have nothing open. And we have a quarterback spy, so if they try to run out the pocket, then we'll be able to play that. And now we're just lurking basically the whole entire middle. So this is one of the ways. And then this is good too, because if they try to put the tight end on the corner route, that 15 yard will be able to play that. Or if they try to do the crosser route with one of the receivers, then we have 2 outside linebackers that will be able to play that as well. Just make sure you have some speed right there. So this is one of my favorite cover shells, and the reason it's good because I could just switch between them if I want to. So now I can use him and have him right here. And you just have to be mindful of the tight end maybe doing a streak. That'd be the only thing. But if you're worried about that, just literally leave them right there, and they'll be able to play that just fine. Let me see if I can show you just, I don't know, a quick pass and play, PA deep cross, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So let's say they put, I don't know, maybe something like the tight on the out route and just did something like this. So like I said, it's just good because like you could just use her everything you want. Maybe I'll come back, cover that, and then everything's just pretty much bagged at that point. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it for this video. And like I said, you can use this versus any IForm formation you want to. Can I audible to one real quick? Nope, they don't have it in here, but I'm not wasting more of your time. This is my favorite versus IForm Close, IForm Pro. Those are the top 2 that I use this against. So, but you can try this against IForm Y off and all those other ones because it works really well. But anyways, I hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.